Hello everyone, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie and this is your weekend reading for the weekend of April 2nd, 3rd and 4th, which happens to be Easter weekend for those fellow Christians. So happy Easter to all of you. I'm going to spice it up a little bit for this reading. I'm going to have the typical cards that I do for the weekend, but at the end of this reading, I will also timestamp a section for pick a card with a yes or no answer. So we're going to start with Aries. I'm going to put the timestamps for each sign in the description box below. So here we go for Aries. Weekend energies for April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. All right, Aries. All right, if nothing wants to come out, I'm actually going to be cutting the deck. And I'm pulling 3 cards for you. Okay, Aries, here we go. We have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Swords, and we have the 2 of Swords. Interesting. So it looks like you are in a good place. I mean, the 9 of Pentacles is about feeling comfortable, wealthy, having enough abundance for yourself. You may be alone in life, or, you know, you may have family, but I mean, I'm saying you're probably a single person. But you have enough means to support yourself and you're quite content with that. But however, there's still some work to be done in the sense of your thoughts, your thought patterns. You need to put some things to rest in your mind. Maybe let bygones be bygones. And with the 6 of Swords, with going to a better place. And you're probably going to be doing that this weekend. It's going to help you to do that this weekend, especially if you don't see any family. You'll be alone. And you'll probably do some mental searching or some deep diving within yourself this weekend. And then we have the 2 of Swords, and that you'll probably come to the realization that you have been like this in order to protect yourself. And you know, you haven't taken any action. You don't want to see, you don't want to feel. And that because you wanted to make sure that you're protected. Your heart is protected and guarded. But you'll probably come to a realization that that needs to stop if you want to have someone in your life, Aries, like a partner. Maybe, you know what, you're content with that as well. You don't want a partner. So whatever way it floats for you, take that. I am going to pick a card from the Lenormand. It'll be this card. And we have the book. And the book is secrets. So you're going to come into some secrets. Perhaps secrets about yourself. Maybe some thoughts, some inner thoughts that you had that you had not come to realize yet. But now the book is going to be open. You'll be able to understand. So it's basically an open book about yourself. You do have the card number 40, which says, show your support. And this support may be supporting yourself, you know, believing in yourself, if it's not with others around you. And yes, it's something that you have been feeling has been out of reach for you, because you have that little girl who's trying to reach that potted plant, and it feels like so out of reach for you. But you know, it is attainable. Whatever goal you have is attainable. It's just you got to put your mind to it, and that's that. So I hope you like this reading. This was for the weekend, April 2nd to the 4th. And we're going to move on now to Taurus. Actually, Aries, I wanted to say one more thing. Remember, you got the card 40, show your support. That could also be showing your support to others. You know that Lent for Christians is 40 days long. So that may be, and that ends on the day of Easter. So you know what, maybe you'll have to show your support on the day of Easter, which is, you know, the Sunday on the 4th of April. If you reduce 40 down, it reduces to 4. So that numerology thing was speaking to me as I was putting the cards away and shuffling for Taurus. So I wanted to add that little blurb for you, Aries, okay? So maybe a special message for you, especially for the 4th of April, which happens to be Easter. And Lent, during Lent, you're supposed to make a sacrifice. You're supposed to sacrifice something. Maybe someone else has been sacrificing, and maybe they're going to be a little bit off, you know, not so much happy, or maybe they're struggling with whatever they sacrificed during Lent, and it's asking you to show your support. So having said that, again, all the best and happy Easter to you, Aries. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus, for the weekend of Easter. So April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Your tarot cards messages will be these. 3 cards, exactly. Awesome. So we have the 2 of Wands, we have the 7 of Cups, and we have the 6 of Swords. So the 2 of Wands is about planning. It's about strategizing for your future, for your goals. And then by doing that, you have now the 7 of Cups, which maybe planning will enable you to be able to pick the right options and avoid confusion. And then you'll be on the right path to go ahead and make a move. You've got the 6 of Swords. The move is probably to release some of the mental worries you had or concerns. And basically, you're just going to go into a better place in your mind. We have the scythe from Lenormand, and the scythe is cutting something or something that happens very suddenly. So maybe perhaps the dog is loyalty, so someone that's very loyal around you. So perhaps you have a sudden visit from a friend or a sudden communication, which triggers a repetitive thing. So this is the whip, and the whip is about repetitions, like constant repetitions, things that are being done day to day to day to day. So maybe you're having some conversations that are repetitive conversations, but it's all going to come on suddenly. Either a visit, and then this person's going to start visiting you more regularly, but definitely, or maybe it's it's a friend from work, or maybe it has to do with work. A colleague from you, a colleague of yours from work. There's some work involved, and it's all of a sudden it's brought on to you. Yeah, let's leave it at that. So here we have the card for you, which says Renewal of Peace, card number 13. And renewal of peace. So this is good. It puts something to rest, and this is what we're saying here with the 6 of Swords. And if we look at the 13, if we reduce that down to 4, that happens to be Easter, the day of Easter on the Sunday. What does tarot not tarot, but Dixit have to tell you? Again, this card, I just got this for Aries, man. This is the card of a goal that's out of reach, or you felt was out of reach. Maybe now it will be attainable. It's it's a stretch, but it is attainable. Okay, you just need to climb up one little bit more, one rung on that ladder, and you'll obtain that goal. And maybe it's about strategizing, right? Making plans, better plans, maybe revisiting your plans so you avoid the confusion, and reduce the options to be able to attain those goals. All right, I'm going to leave it at that for you, Taurus, so you have a great weekend. All right, Gemini, for you for the weekend of April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. The cards for you will be, okay, we have a couple of cards, a lot of cards. I'm going to take them all because they flipped out. Okay, so there's an ending. You have the Death card. There's an ending to something. And these are almost all major arcana, so that's major energy for you, Gemini, this weekend. So a death, something is coming to an end so that something else can rebirth. You have Temperance, which is balance, and that rebirth is to ensure balance within yourself and possibly healing, because the star could be healing, or it could be wishing, or guidance, right? And then we have the 6 of Wands, which means you're going to be successful at doing this. And then you have the Devil, and the Devil could be either associated with a sign that's going to be around you, or it could be that you're putting an end to that toxicity in your life. Something, a bad habit or some kind of addiction that you had, or a person that was toxic to you, Gemini. But regardless, it looks like you're successful at doing this and putting this to rest. And the healing will start from there. All right, so yes, we have the Coffin in this deck as well. Coffin speaks of death. You have a letter coming in, some kind of information, email, letter, or text messages about your security. This is the house, and the house is about security, your home, where you live, and there's an ending. So possibly the toxicity is not so much a bad habit, but more so around your home. Someone at home, or maybe the security. And I would say this is personal because it's not work. I don't see any money cards here. So I will say it's about your home situation. Here we have your card from Whispers of Nature. And it's card number 1, and it says make a wish. And make a wish is the same as the star card, which I talked about healing, but it could also be wishing on something. And from Dixit, we have, a new path is opened up for you. You're going to go on a different path. This whole ending is basically parachuting you on a different path, which is good. It's a good path to go on to. All right, Gemini, you have a great weekend and happy Easter. Hello, Cancer. For your weekend, April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, your tarot cards will be, okay, we have the 9 of Wands. So you're a little tired. You've done a lot of work so far, but it's asking you to be resilient and continue. Judgment is coming, so it's going to turn into your favor. Whatever happens, it's karmic justice, or it could be just simple justice is coming your way, like judgment's coming your way. Then we have the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is about deceptions or it could be, you know what, I see this as cutting your losses as well. You're just going to leave. It's asking you to persevere, but you're going to just leave, and you're going to take what belongs to you, what rightfully belongs to you. You're having to cut your losses, so you're going to be losing some things in the process, though. You have 2 swords that are being left behind. So there's going to be some kind of judgment. The war is not over. There's going to be some judgment, and I suspect it's going to be in your favor, definitely, but you're going to have to cut your losses. And then we have the 2 of Wands right after that from a different deck. And the 2 of Wands for me is about strategizing, planning for the future. So it's going to help you to now make new plans for whatever it is that's going to happen to you this weekend, Cancer. Okay, so here we go with Lenormand. We have the Lady. Let's make it unisex, like no sex, no gender. So if you're a man, it would be you. And if you're a woman, it would be you. Some secrets are coming out. The book came out. And these secrets are things that were unknown to you. And this is after a gathering, some kind of event. And it's Easter. People are getting together this weekend, if they can anyways. And definitely after some kind of event, secrets are coming out, are going to be revealed, or things that you were not aware of are coming to your attention, and you're going to be made aware of these things. The card from Whispers of Nature, the card from Whisper of Nature for you is Maintain Your Childlike Spirit, card number 23. 27. 27. It's a beautiful card. So just be playful. Enjoy yourself this weekend. Although, it looks like it's going to be not so much emotionally challenging, but it could be a little bit because you have the 7 of Swords. But, in the big scheme of things, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised of this, this judgment. And, with the 7 of Swords, you're not losing it all. And then we have here the 4 Musketeers. Usually it's 3 Musketeers, all for one and one for all. But you have 4 on this card. And 4, to me, it would be like Easter Day. Just remember that your family, those that care about you, are there for you. Your friends, family, they're there for you. And no one would betray you in any sense. So this is not a deceiving card. I don't see it as that in this reading. It's more about you're having to cut your losses. Okay? And maybe the secret that's coming out is something that's going to be helping you making this decision. Anyways, let me know how this works out for you, Cancer. So happy Easter, and we'll see you next weekend. Hello, Leo. So welcome to the weekend of, these 2 cards wanted to come out. The weekend of April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, which is Easter weekend. First card out is the 4 of Wands. Then we have the Page of Cups. 4 of Wands is about celebration. It's about foundations, good foundations that are established. But I think in this case, it'll be celebration that I'm seeing from this. We have the Page of Cups, which is about creativity. It's about emotional aspects of your life. And then followed right back with King of Cups. Again, a lot of emotions, but in this sense, very controlled and mature and loving. So it looks to me like, even if we look at the Page of Cups, it could also spell for a surprise because the fish is jumping out of the cup. We have the love card coming out from Lenormand. The letter, which is a message that's going to be either written, text, email, or an actual letter. And we have the whip, repetitive motions. So repetitive actions, repetitive whatever. Okay, so it looks to me like there's going to be some celebrating this weekend. It is Easter after all. People are getting together this weekend. And there's going to be an element of surprise, I think. A surprise visit maybe. And it's very dear to you, which probably will make you feel abundantly loving and, emotional about it. Because I have the love card here as well. There's going to be a lot of love and exchanges, if not in person, at least some messages are coming in. And it looks to me like it's going to be like back and forth messaging, like most likely texting. Your card from the Whispers of Nature is card number 25, Keep Your Dreams Alive. So enjoy the weekend and keep your dreams alive. The card from Dixit is, okay, well, this is a moose who's swimming amongst people. And he's very different. Okay, so, you could be the person that is very different. You're unique. We are all unique, but maybe you are very unique. And it's just telling you to don't worry about being different than others. Keep doing you, basically. Keep doing you, and you have just as much right to be in that pool with those humans. So keep your dreams alive. I really like this for you, Leo. So you enjoy your weekend. Happy Easter. Hello, Virgo. So happy Easter to you. This is your weekend energy for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of April. And your tarot cards will be, if nothing comes up, too many cards. That's like half a deck. Let's see. What happens for Virgo this weekend? What happens for Virgo this weekend? Okay, we have a couple of cards. All right, so funny how this card came upside down in the reverse, and I don't do reversals. So I'm going to actually flip it over. So you have the Queen of Wands, and that is being confident, energetic, charismatic, the life of the party. You are what everyone looks at when you walk into a room, followed by a 2 of Swords. And then we have the 2 of Cups. So that's what you know or you can expect. What's unknown to you, though, this weekend is the Queen of Cups. It looks to me like you are falling in love this weekend. Or at least there's going to be a renewal with a partnership. Someone that basically you might have closed off in the past with the 2 of Swords to protect yourself. Although you are very charismatic and all of that, you could still be protecting your heart. So yeah, it looks like you're going to be falling in love, or at least renew that passion with someone or meet someone new. And it could be very possible people are getting together this weekend. Family usually is getting together. So maybe there's a stranger or an extended or a friend of one of your family members that's going to be joining you for Easter celebrations, if you celebrate Easter. Anyways, having said that, the Lenormand, we have the stork, which is change. We have the anchor, which is your stability, right? Your anchor. And then we have the snake. So the snake could be referring to toxicity, but in this case, I will see it as shedding a skin. The stork is about change. So there's going to be a massive change. Usually this is a card associated with an actual moving, or actually changing jobs or something like that. But no, in this case for me, this is like you are changing, and what's making you secure in life. And, people are secure to you as well. So you're possibly going to be meeting someone new that's going to help you to lift your anchor and set it somewhere else. And by so doing, you are shedding a skin. You're becoming a new you. This is interesting. I really like this, Virgo. Your card from Whispers of Nature is number 47, which says laughter. And 47, if we reduce that down, it's 11, right? And if we reduce that down further, it's 2. Laughter. So you're definitely, there's an essence of 2 here, right? Partnerships or someone else, someone you're going to partner with. I really think that you're going to, and there's 2 people on this card. Look, there's 2 people on this card. So you're definitely going to enjoy yourself with this person you're going to meet this weekend, whether it's an old flame or it's someone new, or it's someone that you're going to bond deeper with, like a friend or a family member that you're going to bond deeper with. And here you have the card of you're different, like the moose is swimming amongst the people. And to me, I read that as maybe this person is not, that person that you're going to meet is not someone usual to you. Maybe it's not the same ethnicity, or maybe it's not the same religion person. You know what I mean? Like someone different, unusual to your usual style of person that you would go for. Yeah, I'm very curious to know. So I'm going to let you on this, Virgo, and wish you a happy Easter. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to pick up the cards, and now we're going to go ahead with the pick a card reading. So I'm just going to pause, clear the table, and come back. Hello, everyone. So this is the pick a card section. And please remember, this is a question that you will ask, and it needs to answer by yes or no, okay? Yes or no answer. I will pick 3 cards, and I will lay them on the table. So if you haven't picked your questions yet, pause the video, and it will allow me to prepare the cards at the same time and allow you to ask your question. So here we go. I'm going to cut the deck. So card number 1 will be this one, card number 2, and card number 3. So if you're still needing time, pause the video, please. Card number 1, we have meditation brings answers. So the question that would be answered with yes is yes, but you do need to meditate to bring some answers to more guidance, okay? Card number 2, we have helpful people. So yes, the answer is yes, but you'll need to get help from people, okay? So there's going to be helpful people around you, and you'll need their help. Card number 3, the answer is peaceful resolution. So yes, and it'll be peaceful resolution. So all of these are yes, and they have a special message. All right, everyone, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next weekend. Happy Easter to everyone as well. Bye-bye.